At Metro Auto Dynamics, a top-end car service center in Karachi, everyone knew their place. The senior mechanics strutted around like royalty. Apprentices worked hard, hoping to impress. And the janitor, a quiet old man named Fida Hussain, moved silently between oil spills and metal parts, sweeping floors and emptying trash bins. No one asked him questions. No one wondered where he came from. They just knew him as Fida Chacha, the harmless, dusty figure always in the background. But everything changed on a Thursday afternoon. A rich businessman brought in his brand new Mercedes-AMG GT. The engine had developed a strange fault, no one could figure it out. The diagnostics showed nothing. Senior mechanics scratched their heads, debating crankshaft alignments, ECU errors, and fuel injection failures. Hours passed. The client was getting angry. Everyone in the workshop grew tense. Fida, sweeping nearby, paused and glanced at the open hood. He softly said, "It's not the engine. It's the exhaust pressure sensor. It's slightly bent, sending false readings." There was silence. Then laughter. "Fida Chacha, are you building cars now?" joked Asif, one of the lead mechanics. Another added, "Why don't you try fixing it then? Let's make it interesting. If you're wrong, you clean all our tools for a week. If you're right, we'll call you Ustad." They laughed even harder. But Fida didn't smile. He quietly said, "Fine. Give me 30 minutes. No one interrupts." Out of curiosity, or maybe pride, they agreed. Fida rolled up his sleeves. He didn't touch the engine right away. He watched it carefully, listening to every hum, every vibration. He asked for a pressure gauge, a wrench, and a heat detector. Hands steady despite his age, he adjusted a small sensor near the exhaust manifold, one even the senior techs had overlooked. He tightened a tiny bolt, wiped his forehead, and stepped back. "Try it now," he said quietly. The ignition turned. The Mercedes roared to life, clean, smooth, powerful. Not a single hiccup. The computer diagnostics now showed everything normal. The sound, the acceleration, the idle RPM, perfect. Everyone stood frozen. "How?" whispered Asif. Fida just smiled faintly. Sometimes, a whisper from a machine speaks louder than a scanner. They later found out that Fida had been an automotive engineer for 25 years at a German-Pakistani plant. After a factory explosion injured him and shut down operations, he struggled to find work. No one hired an aging man with a limp and no recent experience. So he took a janitor's job just to survive. That day, the owner of the garage, Mr. Zain, called him into the office. "I'm ashamed we didn't know who you were," Zain said. "From now on, you're no longer cleaning floors. You'll be our lead diagnostic expert." Fida looked up, eyes moist. "I never needed a title," he said. "Just a little respect."